JDev is back at it here to give everyone another Walking Dead Season 4 episode review video, but before I get into that, it's extremely important. If you're not caught up to the point where I am in rewatching or watching The Walking Dead 2, make sure that you pay attention to that episode title. I'll put that title in the description for you. If that's the case and you find out that you're not caught up, then it's recommended strongly by me that you don't watch this video any further to avoid potential spoilers. This will be The Walking Dead Season 4, Episode number 3. The title of this episode is called Isolation. This will be my review, reaction, recap of the episode. And keep in mind, I've seen this episode a few times. Just reviewing it for the channel, to have it on the channel, and reviewing it due to the fact that they announced that Season 11 of The Walking Dead is going to be the conclusion of the original Walking Dead series. In the intercourtyard, Tyrese explains to Rick, Carol, and Daryl how he found the burned corpses of Karen and David. And enraged, Tyrese demands that Rick find the killer. When Rick and Daryl try to calm him down, he turns violent and begins to attack them. Now, Rick flies into a rage and badly beats Tyrese before Daryl actually pulls Rick off of him. After bandaging Rick's hand, Herschel and the rest of the council decide to quarantine those who are sick in cell block A and separate the elderly and the children. Sasha, Glenn, Lizzie, and Dr. Caleb Subramian, or Dr. S., are among those who contract the virus and are forced to enter quarantine. Herschel suggests that they could search a veterinary college for medical supplies, as it's for animals, but a lot of those drugs they need would work for humans as well. And a lot of people probably wouldn't have searched there. So Daryl, Michonne, and Bob volunteer to retrieve the medicine from the veterinary college. Now, after escorting the sick into cell block A, Carol notices that they are low in water and informs Rick about it, the two agreeing to clean the cistern the next day. Now, Rick cautiously approaches Tyrese to comfort him and apologize for his actions, but Tyrese dismisses it and fiercely walks off. You have Maggie tearfully reporting Glenn's illness to Beth, who assures her sister that they have jobs to do, as their father always says. Herschel, with the help of Carl, retrieves elderberries to make tea to act as a remedy for the sick. The two encounter two harmless walkers. Herschel advises Carl not to kill them, as it is unnecessary. Now, Tyrese, after guarding the infected survivors from Karen's killer, bids farewell to his sick Sasha and leaves with Daryl's group to get the medicine. He tells Carol, who offers him condolences, to watch over Sasha for him, but after he leaves, Carol breaks down into tears. So I don't know what's up with Carol there, but I'm sure we'll find out, obviously. And then you have Maggie seeing her father approaching the quarantine zone and warns him about the possible exposure with support from Rick. And then Herschel, with in fact, not just one of the most, but the most memorable speech in The Walking Dead, counters by saying, if you take a drink of water, you risk your life. You know, that they always risk their lives every day. The only thing that they can do now is decide what they're risking it for. And with his being his ability to save the lives of the infected, Herschel says he's willing to risk his life. What a great speech by Herschel. That is awesome. So Rick investigates the murder scene and notices a bloody handprint. While driving to the college, Daryl talks to Michonne about hunting for the governor when they suddenly hear a voice over the car radio repeating, "Sanctuary, those who arrive, survive." A distracted Daryl drives into a horde of walkers, forcing the group to leave their vehicle, except for Tyrese. Now, Tyrese eventually snaps out of it, but he is overwhelmed by walkers, forcing the remaining three to leave him. However, he miraculously survives the swarm and regroups with the others. And then after Rick rescues Carol, who had recklessly gone out of the prison to clean the pump on her own from walkers, Rick tells Carol that he has noticed how far she is willing to go to protect the group of survivors. He then asks her if she killed Karen and David. After a brief pause, Carol responds with a simple yes, and then walks away silently. So, interesting developments. Carol is a savage. This is the start of Carol as a savage. Well, it kind of started a little bit last year, but this season especially, Carol has become a savage on The Walking Dead. So this was actually probably a little bit better the second time around. Well, you're rewatching it, not the second time around, probably the fifth time around. I'm going to give the episode an 8.6 out of 10. Again, the speech by Herschel was just awesome. I really liked what he did, and it was quite impressive. As far as a character for the episode, because of the speech and because he risked his life, and if you take a drink of water, you risk your life. If you breathe, you risk your life. You don't even know if you're risking it for. I'm going to give the character of the episode to Herschel, and I think he has another one coming up here with Internment, I believe, is the next episode I'm watching, or the second to the next, not the very next one, but the one after that, I think is Internment. He's really good in that episode too. So, like the episode a little bit better this time around. I want to know your thoughts. So if you're a fan of The Walking Dead and you love this series and you like these episodes, especially season 4, go ahead and smash that like button. If you know anybody else that you think would be interested in listening or watching these videos, go ahead and share the video with them. Let them know to share with anybody else that they know. Don't forget to leave me a comment. That's where you can tell me what you thought of the episode, your favorite character, your favorite moment, your score of the episode, anything Walking Dead related. Favorite characters of The Walking Dead of all time, favorite characters going through season 4. The possibilities are endless. Favorite episodes, whatever you want to put it in the comments section. I'll respond to all comments. And of course, last but certainly not least, don't forget to hit that sub button. Subscribe to this amazing channel. Show your support and be a part of something special. And JDev will return.